Okay, I am driving right now, and I'm hoping to only have to record this one time. Just so you might hear a bunch of noise, maybe in the background of the microphone, because I'm driving. Couldn't find a good spot to put this microphone when I recorded. So yeah, I almost died the other day. It was March 14th, and feels weird to say that out loud because I haven't. I've kept it to myself the last week or so. It's March 21st, and it happened on the 14th. So yeah, about a week. Um, but I've kept it to myself. I'm not sure how I even feel after it happened. Um, I've had a lot of near. I had a few near-death experiences. Um, I've had a stone crashed, thrown in through the window where I was. I was maybe 8, and going through a large stone through the window where I was sitting on the couch, and but something told me to move, and I moved, and about 2 seconds later, a huge rock came crashing through, and that happened. That happened actually twice in my lifetime. Another time, I was sitting down on the couch, and someone grabbed a stone, stone from the yard, and threw it through the window, and almost busted my head open. Um, there was a time when I landed on someone's private property by accident, and they sent their dogs out at me during a hike. I was by myself, and I just ran and I got away. I did. I hurt myself a little bit, but I'm okay. I lived. But I've had a few close encounters, but this each one of those times that I felt I almost died, it was that I was afraid that I might die in this situation. I might die, but this what happened the other day, a week ago. I actually did lose consciousness. It wasn't. I was afraid to die. It was actually like it was happening, and um, while it was while it was happening, um, my adrenaline was going. It wasn't that I was afraid. Maybe pardon me, I don't know, but my adrenaline was going. So of course I was a little well riled up. But um, in that moment, while it was happening, I didn't think about anybody. I didn't think about anything. I didn't have anyone to talk to. Um, the only thing that came to my mind was just this, I'm out of here. This I'm gone. I'm out. Um, all of my goals, all of my ambitions, all of my desires, all of that it, it just disappeared. It just was gone. I don't know how to explain that. I don't know what that was. I didn't think about my family. I didn't think about my friends. I didn't think about the stuff that I wanted to do. None of that. This entire month, this entire year of 2024 was dedicated to me clearing off my bucket list, basically. And it's only March, it's only the third month. And what I realized or me working on that list right now, um, just after what happened, it was almost like that list it just didn't matter. It just, I was dying before I was able to do it. And a lot of people, they say, life is too short and you need to do everything that you love to do and everything that you want to do and everything. And it wasn't like that for me. That was it. It was just like letting it all go in one moment that you didn't do it. I didn't do it while I was here, and that's it. And it was just okay, and letting it go as it was. There was no making peace with those ideas. There was no I wish I had more time as I was going. Um it was just I just let everything go and did not expect uh sorry, I'm actually tearing up right now. I don't know why, but I wasn't expecting to come back. I didn't think I was going to make it through that. I literally thought that was it. Uh, but no, no. A big lesson that I guess I learned that life is everything. It's a choice. I guess that may seem apparent that everything is a choice, but now when I went through that, um, I looked at all the people around me, all of my friends, all my peers, my people that I know working on projects, my family, everyone I cared about and loved, and I just thought about how I wish I wanted to help them, but I couldn't. I can't help anybody, and I wish I could help my mom and just everyone financially. You know, I'm sorry, I don't know where I was going with. Yeah, I wanted to help everyone financially, and there was so much I wanted to. There was books I wanted to write. There were so many projects I wanted to work on. There was so much I wanted to do, and I guess what I ended up realizing was that, all that stuff I wanted to do in this world, all of my ambitions, everything I wanted to do, all of my books, all that I worked for, all that I'm working for, all that I accomplished, everything I wanted to accomplish, all of that. It was like feeling it felt like a choice. And it's so weird because me losing all of that, my goals and my desires and everything and everything I worked for trying to help everybody, it does I don't feel not obligated, but I don't feel the motivation to do it anymore. I don't have any motivation to do anything anymore. It just disappeared in that moment, and I realized that everything that happens in life, maybe just my life or something, it's a choice. It's a choice of who I want to love, a choice of who I want to care about, and a choice of what I want to leave behind in the world. I realized in that moment that I couldn't take anything with me, and I know that seems apparent, but it's so hard to express a feeling in words, and everyone interprets words differently as best they can. But when I say that I can't take anything with me, everything, my legacy, what I wanted to leave behind on this earth after I left, it was like I didn't feel like it was a mission to do it. I didn't feel like it was my destiny or my fate to do it. I felt like it was a choice now that whatever I do from this moment on, whatever I leave behind on this planet is not for me. everything I do in this world is not for me. It's what I leave behind for the people who continue on going. And I guess I understand that now. Everything I do is a choice now, and it's scary. 'Cause I don't know. I feel like I have no guidance in my life anymore, or no motivation on what to do, where to go. It's just whatever I choose now, and I choose to leave behind something for the world. I choose to leave behind a couple of projects that I'm working on, uh, some writing, some books, some other projects that I'm working on. I choose to leave all that behind for the world. Hopefully, the world can be a better place. We try so hard to better ourselves, and it it seems like after what I experienced, it seems like it's not a good thing with that we always are trying to better ourselves. Not because we're perfect or anything like that. It's just it felt like it feels like we focus on trying to heal something, but in the process of doing that, we're acknowledging that we are broken in the process. Therefore, we are disempowering ourselves. We are disempowering ourselves. Sorry. We are disempowering ourselves because we're accepting the fact that we are broken. And I understand that that is like the first step to healing, but at the same time, it didn't sit after what I went through. It didn't feel right. It felt like feeding a monster, and by acknowledging it. And it's like if we know that we're broken in some way, we know why we're broken, and we need to create space in our lives or create something for the future that shows us where we can go or what we can do for the future for ourselves. It's about I'm gonna park right here. It's about yeah, what we can do, what we can be, and if we focus so much on trying to fix or trying to cope, trying to survive, and in the process of doing that, in the process of trying to cope, in the process of trying to survive, we miss out on the fact that we're miserable because we don't have space to let the healed parts of ourselves actually have a chance to live. And it just stays dormant, and we do these little things here and there to cope, and we let ourselves kind of feel balanced or feel okay a little bit here, a little bit there. But we have to start creating a healthy space for our lives. But um, the only thing I can do is the best I can with whatever time I got left. And of course, time isn't about how much progress we make, it's about how many times we're stopped, how many intervals, how many, you know, stoplights hit us. It's those moments that stop is what really makes time. I think a few people will get that, but let me see. I took a picture. I wrote yeah, that's the lesson. Sorry, that lesson that I learned. Yeah, life is a choice. It's everything is a choice. Who to love, who to keep around, who to leave, and knowing something and realizing something are two completely different things. And I think that we know too much in this world, and we don't realize enough of what we know. And I think that holds us back because we do. I think that holds us back a lot. Um, I don't know why my phone just did that. Yeah, the creator. I wrote I think 4 or 5 things, but yeah, the creator of Dragon Ball Z, and he recently passed away. And I did record a video doing, a video about that, a recording about that, and haven't posted it. Don't know, but I felt weird about him passing. Knowing that he left, that he died, and how people are doing these tributes to him and everything, and through his works and through Dragon Ball stuff and everything. It's like, hey, R.I.P. and everything, and you were a legend, and you did this, you did that, and it felt really weird looking at a few of those videos. I couldn't do it for very long, but it's just now that I almost died, and I think about how people would react or what they would do if I passed away. It feels weird now. It feels weird. Like we can't, we can't. A lot of people did a lot of contributions and stuff of his work, and to say, we appreciate everything, and I don't know if that's exactly how I would want people to remember me by. Everything that I left behind in this world, just live by it. I'm here to teach the world and to give something. I choose to give something to people. And I choose to give something to people. I need to blow my nose or something. Anyway, I choose to give something to the world and to everybody around. So, um, what I leave behind, I want everyone to live by that. I want everyone to hold that in their heart and to feel empowered and to be empowered by how I made them feel, by everything that I did, everything that I taught them. Just keep it in your heart and just live by those things as best as you can. I guess that's how I felt I would want things to go. Um, okay. Yeah, the audio. Hopefully that was loud enough, but the recording should be a bit louder from here. But um, yeah. So I don't know. Just after that, I don't know how curatorium I would have felt, but that's how I think I would have felt. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. The last thing I wrote, I don't know. I can't. I don't know what that means. I just kind of wrote as I was feeling things, but um, I don't know if anyone wants to hear or expects to hear what did I see on the other side or what did I feel on the other side. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. What um all I'll say is I was gone for maybe like a split second. It was I don't know how long. I don't know. I was here, I was in my car, and I was out in the middle, I was out in the curve, and I was just laying down on the side of the road, and I threw up everywhere, and I just saw throw up everywhere, and I regained consciousness, and I don't know how long I was gone for. I'm sure it wasn't that long, but I don't know. Um, I don't know, but sorry, I'm having a brain fog right now. But I don't know. I guess there's really nothing much else I could say about this. Yeah, but yeah. When I on the other side, what did I see? That's what I was saying. What I felt when it happened was just peace. I'm gonna be completely honest. That's what I felt. It was peace. I know there's a lot of stuff going on about a bunch of biblical things and everything happening right now, and I've been seeing some articles and videos and stuff about it. Um, I know a lot of people have been saying some things. I've been feeling some things, but yeah, I think it was 2017 or 2018. There was that eclipse that hit, and it only hit like half the planet. And this was a rare eclipse cycle or something. It only happens once every like thousands of years, and it is happening twice within 7 years on our planet. And the science, everyone was saying, oh, that's very rare. Like that's like nearly impossible. That for some odd reason, this 1,000 year eclipse is happening twice within 7 years. And I believe it was August 21st or September 21st, 2017 or 18, and it happened. And the second crossing is going to happen April 8th, and it's going to finish that cycle. So if there has been a weird thing going on the last 7, 8 years or so, I don't know, something might happen there, but it is rare events, and I could feel something strong coming with it. That's all I can say. I'm not going to say what's going to happen, what's not going to happen. All I can say is it's something. It's something. Um, but yeah, I don't know how long I've been here for 20 minutes. Um, I have not felt the same since that happened. Not inside, and I don't know why. But I'm just sharing my experiences right now. My experience of what it was like to almost die. Um, that's it. I'm just doing the best I can to share it, and soon I'm going to. I plan to in April start sharing my myself with the world and really engaging with the world and creating sharing a lot of things with you guys, sharing myself with the world. I may not have, I probably won't, I don't know if I'll have things finished, I don't know, but I'm just going to keep going. Um, I know I've been playing around with the idea of retiring when it comes to writing or stopping writing, but there's so much on my list I haven't gotten done yet. Once if I finish that list, I don't know if I'm going to keep going still. Um, we'll see. I don't know, but I'll do as much as I can for the world, and I think the next book I'm going to write may be like a draft or an outline of ending something. So if I ever do pass away, the ending, I'll at least have an ending to show people, you know. So even if my books aren't done, then the ending is still there. Um, I guess it's hard for me to leave because this is the first time I've actually acknowledged what happened. And I guess I'm kind of, a part of me is still stuck in that moment. I can still think about it and think about exactly how I felt if I'm still living there. But thank you for whoever stayed and listened this long. Um, I don't know what to do anymore. I had a whole bucket list for this year, and I just don't feel like doing it anymore. It's just gone. But I guess tell everyone who you care about that you love them, how you feel about them, and just stop holding back in life. Um, we all feel so oppressed, especially in today's society, and we feel like the world doesn't understand us. We feel so held back, and it's not the world's responsibility to make us feel better. It's our responsibility. That's just the reality of it. Is we were born different on purpose because we were meant to show the world what it can be. I'm sorry. Uh, we were meant to show the world what it can be. And when we all feel different and we feel misunderstood and slightly confused, or, someone says something where we're not sure how to take it because, we don't know, is that okay? Or it's like, no, you are meant to let that, you're meant to create that space for the world. You're meant to show the world what it can be and show people what they can be. A lot of what you're going through, you're not the only one going through it. Thousands of people can be going through the same symptoms. And all it takes is this one person to let that out and say, hey, you're not alone in what you feel and it's okay. And this is a good way, positive, healthy way to let this out. And um, I'm going to continue to post stuff. Don't care about the quality right now. Don't care if it's good quality, bad quality. I'm just letting it go, and I'm going to do the best I can. But starting April, I am going to start sharing myself with the world. And again, thank you for whoever stayed and listened. And yeah, I'm going to finish the current book that I'm writing. I believe it's called Legend. And basically, I took all of my pain, all of that, and just put it into one big story. So I have 6 more chapters with that one, then I'm done. So I'm going to work on that for a little bit. In the meantime, I'm going to try and stay relevant to the world or to whoever's listening, starting in April. So, a couple more weeks. I love you all, and if you love someone, tell them you love them